The
Hello,
green
hello, hello,
screen.
hello. Hello, my dear Cloudtopians from around the world.
Okay.
Hello to the people that are there live with us, that are many. Yesterday, we broke a record at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It was a record, like, wow. Our meetings are growing more and more, and that shows the involvement of everybody. So, to begin, we're just here to say hi, welcome everybody. Take your distractions away, take your phone off, take your radio off, close the television set. Ask people in the room not to talk for about just 30 minutes, because that's all you need to make a decision that could change your life or lives of many lives around you. So all I'm asking is 30 minutes of your time to listen to tonight's presenter, Faith, who's going to be going over some important information with a lot of excitement. We just launched very early in the game, and you know what? I probably think this is one of the best opportunities in my life. And Faith, it's all yours, my friend. Take it away.
Okay, let me start this guy up. Give me a
And by
second.
the way, we have the queen of presentations, and also somebody who's really committed to cloud and everything she's doing. I want to thank you out, Faith. Okay, we all love you.
Yes, thank you very much. All right, let me share my screen here. You are going to hear some great stuff, guys. This will not be a waste of your time. Let's see here. Here we go. You see my screen?
It's coming. It's coming.
Rock and roll.
Number one.
You see it?
Number one. We see it. We see it. Right.
Rock and roll. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you here to the greatest wealth transfer of all time. You're going to be excited. And again, as Luigi said, I want you to put away your Twittering and stop the Facebooking and bring as many people as you can onto this presentation, because they simply cannot miss it. So welcome to each and every one of you. Now, what we have here is Cloud Token. I'd like to introduce you to Cloud Token. It is a way where we can store, exchange, earn, and spend cryptocurrency. We're going to show you how this mobile app will actually reward you 8 to 12% per month simply for holding your crypto in your own wallet. No, that's not a misspelling. We call it hanging on for dear life when we're talking about cryptocurrency, because that's how the past years have been. And now that we're out of the bear market, we're into the bull market. You've seen the markets, they're going up. You're going to use a cryptocurrency wallet anyway. You're using Mycelium, you're using BitPay, you're using Exodus, you're using the exchanges, but don't do that. You're using all of these wallets, but they're not giving you anything for utilizing that service. Here at Cloud Token, this is what we're looking forward to, and this is what we have today. But first of all, let's talk about the principles behind this. I tell you, when I got involved with Cloud Token, when I first heard about it, many of you know, I haven't done any webinars, I haven't done any massive marketing of any deal for the last few years. But this, my friends, have brought me out of that closet. I can see it now, man. The blogger is going to write, Faith Sloan is out of the closet. But yes, I'm going to talk about Ronald I. I had to find him. I wanted to hear from him. I have a software engineering degree, and I want to know if this guy was full of crap. But I tell you, when I found him, I went to LinkedIn, I went to social networks, I looked at all of the companies that he's built, and I still wasn't quite convinced until I found him in Facebook and I spoke with him. He was very open, very responsive, and I asked the hard questions. He is the lead tech of Cloud Token. As a matter of fact, back in last year, November 2018, he won the Innovative Blockchain Project of the Year, and that is BitBeta. But first of all, let me tell you about his background. And I looked it up, so I'm not just running some names and hyping you, but he is a serial entrepreneur in this new world of cryptocurrency and blockchain, and he's been in technology for the last 25 years. He successfully built many internet businesses in his early career. He's been developing new technology for social media, payments, mobile wallets, smartphone, telecommunication systems, IoT, which is Internet of Things, which can run your toaster while you're at work, those type of things. And of course, blockchain technology. He has several IPs he filed. He's got patents under his name relating to mobile software development. I looked up one particular patent, and he talks about switches and nodes and all of those things that excite me, but may not excite you, so I won't get into the high-tech stuff. So let me talk about this fourth generation blockchain called BitBeta that he won the Innovative Blockchain Project of the Year for. BitBeta Systems, BBS, is a fourth generated distributed ledger technology. Don't worry about all of that mumbo jumbo. Blockchain is basically a form of digital, a distributed ledger technology. And so he developed it with his company, BitBeta. The whole goal of it was to kind of get rid of some of the problems that we're having with the Bitcoin blockchain, for example. It's slow. The first generation was Bitcoin blockchain, right? Bitcoin is the granddaddy, the OG, right? And so what we have there, we have, relatively slow blockchain. You have to wait for confirmation for quite some time. You know it, but we love Bitcoin. Then the second generation comes around. That's Ethereum. The Ethereum blockchain technology is a little more speedier. It allowed us to easily do smart contracts. And you notice that all of the ICOs from 2016, 17, and 18 were just crazy. And everyone has all of these Ethereum tokens from the ICOs. Then we have the third generation, which is Cardano. Many of you know their coin symbol, their token symbol, their coin now is ADA. Okay, that's third generation. And no one is at the fourth generation today except for BitBeta, developed by Ronald I. This is what he did was he got rid of the shortcomings in the first, second, and third generation blockchains. And now we have a true alternative to those slow and expensive traditional payment systems. And I'm going to talk about the relevance of BitBeta to what we're doing with arbitrage trading. Hold on to your seats, guys. Pay attention. Put that phone down. I see you. I have eyes in the back of my head. They tell me. World Blockchain Forum. Why am I even talking about WBF? And here's why. World Blockchain Forum is one of the largest, most productive event-producing blockchain companies in the whole wide world. Okay. Not only that, they also invest in cutting-edge technology. They are a strategic partner. So they have events from New York to London to Dubai to Shenzhen to Singapore, all around the world, and not only once a year, but multiple times a year. Okay, let me show you who the guy is behind this. Who's behind all of this? This guy, he's always excited. He's got a beautiful smile, but more importantly, he's got connections. He is the co-founder. His name is Sheng Zhao. He's the co-founder of WBF. He's our strategic marketing partner. He's a strategic investor, and we're talking millions of dollars in cloud token. What he does is he takes the best of the best deals that are out there. He's like a Shark Tank on steroids. Many of you have watched Shark Tank on TV, and they parade the best companies, and then he gets institutional investors in front of them. As a matter of fact, he identified Plus Token, who was the first smart wallet, on the planet. He was the first one. He identified those guys, and he assisted their growth from 40 cents to $85 in a year. I remember when they came. I didn't remember when they came out because I knew nothing about them. They were all Asian-based, and it was 40 cents. By the time it was $11, by the time it was $8, Sheng Zhao heard about it and got involved and really got them to catapult that price of their coin, the price of their token. When I heard about them, they were $33, and I was reluctant to even touch it. I didn't build it or anything, but I did download the wallet, and I put my cryptocurrency in that wallet, a couple of $1,000, and it was $30-something, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing is amazing. I thought I was too late, but in just 12 months, look what Sheng Zhao and WBF and the powers behind Plus Token have done. But see, I look at Cloud Token as the second generation smart wallet, kind of like Bitcoin was the first generation of blockchain, and Ethereum and then Cardano. We're looking at Cloud Token. And here's why I'm going to tell you, we have the superior technology in the smart wallet space. Back in May 12th, which was only 2 weeks ago, a little tad over 2 weeks ago, they had one of the biggest blowout launch events ever. When you're looking at a company like this, within a matter of 6 weeks, they put on a stellar, state-of-the-art, classy event. I tell you, it was amazing. You see Luigi back here somewhere. Yeah, I think that's Luigi right here. Luigi is on this call. He's my esteemed colleague, and he's the top of the mark on our team, on the Power team. They had high profile guest speakers who are really important in the industry. We're talking about James Veland Rogers, better known and affectionately known as Jim Rogers. He's an American businessman. He's a financial commentator. He's on par with a Warren Buffett, but yet he's in Singapore. He chose Singapore as the place to be because of the economics and the financial opportunities that are there. He's the chairman of Rogers Holdings and Beeland Interest. He was the co-founder of the Quantum Fund and the Soros Fund Management. He's also the creator of the Rogers International Commodities Index. He spoke at that event and wowed the crowd. We had other speakers there. We had the company there. We had Ronald I there. It had over 1,000, some people say 1,000, but we had over 1,000 people at that event. It was amazing. We had 100,000 people in Cloud Token before the event. Right now, today, just 2 weeks later, we have what? Over 230,000 unique members in Cloud Token. That's saying a lot. Don't you agree? So let me give you guys the history of Cloud Token. May 12th, that was the day of the event. It was 30 cents. May 14th, it was 34 cents. May 16th, just 2 days later, 34.5 cents. Just 4 days later, 35.2. May 22nd, 36.7 cents. May 22nd again, I think that's May 23rd, 37 cents. May 25th, 37.83. We're talking, don't look at those numbers and say those are baby numbers. When you're looking at the percentage growth of anything that you hold, you're going to look at that percentage. And we're talking about a 26.1% growth in just 13 days. So every day that you delay is every day that you're missing CTOs. Every day we get CTOs every single day. Cha-ching, 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 simply for holding our cryptocurrency in the Cloud Token wallet and choosing to participate in the Jarvis project, which is what I'm going to talk a bit more about. I tell you, we are poised to be on track and to surpass the success of Plus Token. You may be too late to get over there, but you're definitely not too late to get into Cloud Token. I tell you, when people out there, you hear the naysayers, and I know you hear them, so I'm not going to sweep that under the rug when they talk about pyramids and things of the sort. We're not a network marketing company. The only pyramid that we have is our ecosystem. You see that triangle? We're talking about a comprehensive service platform for all digital assets. It has 3 functional sections: intelligent finance, arbitrage trading, the past 10 economy payment ecosystem. And I'm going to give you a bit more details about what all of that brings to the table for you and I. Let's talk about their roadmap and where they've been and where they're going. We're talking about right now, today, May and June, correct? We're talking about the official DApp. A DApp is just an app, but it's decentralized. The official DApp launch of that wallet. Okay, that's when they came out with version 1.0. And even with that international launch again on May 12th, we were already able to take our CTOs. They were airdropping to us. We are not buying them. You can't buy them. If you want to buy them, you could buy them in the underground market because people are going cray-cray there. But I'm not selling. I am holding, and because I see the future value. And so they launched that baby. We can actually, again, you can today take your CTOs, convert them to Ethereum, put them in your Ethereum wallet, take them to an exchange, cash them out, or you can plaster them all over your body in a digital manner and just run down the street half naked with them if you choose to do so. It's all up to you. And this is what I like about Cloud Token. Every decision you make is your decision. It is up to you. The company doesn't hold anything unless you want it there, okay? They've released their concept document on cloudtokenwallet.com. Hold on, don't go there now. I want you to get that link, that referral code from the person who brought you to this call, to this presentation, and you can go directly to Cloud Token Wallet, and they're going to tell you the 4 steps that are necessary to start getting involved right now, today. They're also going to be launching they've actually launched their franchisee program, and I'll talk a little bit about that later, but it's in essence a way that you can have your own franchise with Cloud Token Wallet sitting on top and supporting you in that regards. You can get vendors involved and all kinds of things I'm going to talk about here. Now we're talking about where are we going forward. July, August, September, the rest of this year. And you know, if you guys, you know that the older you get, 1 month is like 1 day. 1 year is like a month. And so it just passes by just like that. So don't sleep on this, ladies and gentlemen. It's right here today, ready for you. Jarvis AI is upgraded with Vroom algorithm. As a matter of fact, the Vroom algorithm currently right now today is working on Jarvis AI. So let me tell you what I mean by Jarvis AI. Jarvis is one of the projects that's built in right now today that we're all involved in. It's a project which allowed the company to do arbitrage trading. Arbitrage trading is simply going from one exchange to another, buying low, selling high. So if Binance have the Bitcoin at 7,800 and another exchange has it at 8,000, they will buy it for 7,800. They will sell it for 8,000. That is arbitrage trading. What we are using is triangular arbitrage trading. What's that? That's when you use 3 coins at a time. And so now you've got Vroom, the engine, on the top of Jarvis, whispering in the Jarvis ear every millisecond. Bitcoin, Ether, Ripple, Bitcoin, Ether, Ripple, no, Litecoin. And so it does all of that in milliseconds, and then Jarvis performs all of the arbitrage trading. Now you have a short lesson, what they're doing here. I did my due diligence on that, and yes, it's real. They're also going to provide additional projects, ladies and gentlemen. So it's not just Jarvis. HAL is coming out, HAL. It reminded me of a movie that I watched. It's some robot or something of the sort. It's pretty interesting. They're going to have additional algorithms or projects that give you more options. You may say, well, I want to do this one. I want to do 1 or 2. I want to do 1, 3, and 5. You're going to have those options. They're going to have different risk, rewards, profiles. The choice is going to be up to you. They're going to launch their official cloud news channel right now in our mobile wallets. They do announce news to us, which is really, really wonderful. But they're going to have an official cloud news channel that we're all going to be privy to. Cloud development events in public education. It is critical that you and I and everyone around the world learn about cryptocurrency because it's not going anywhere. Because I know many of you have heard that Facebook is going to come out with global coin. And one comment that was made, they might as well call it New World Order coin. I'm not interested in it, but others may be. You know that Telegram had an ICO. They raised billions of dollars from institutional investors. So you know that in the United States, you can actually get your refund or pay your taxes and utility bills with Bitcoin. I'm telling you guys, cryptocurrency is going worldwide, regardless of what any naysayers say. It's real, it's here today. So what they're going to be doing, Cloud Token is going to teach you what is a blockchain. I'm not going to do that right now, but you know that I have my opinions. I'm very much deep in blockchain as I'm an evangelist in cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. In addition to that, crypto wallets. What is a wallet? What is a crypto wallet? Why aren't my cryptocurrency sitting in my wallet? Well, cryptocurrency really don't sit in a wallet. They sit on a blockchain. They're going to tell you more about that in his public education. Then we have cybersecurity. How can you protect yourself online? Not only with cryptocurrency, but as a whole. Public keys, mnemonic words, mnemonic phrases, phishing attacks, all of those things you are going to be able to learn about if indeed you want. It's your decision. They're going to also show us the cloud token ecosystem in detail. And I have that technical infrastructure document if anyone else is a nerd like me and get really excited about technology. But many of you probably are not interested. Then, of course, October, November, and December, as we move forward, check this out, crypto to fiat solution is going to launch. What is fiat? Fiat is your dollar bills, US dollar, Great Britain pound, Vietnamese dong. That's what we call fiat, just the traditional currencies we're using every day. So they're going to have a crypto to fiat. So now, instead of you having to take your crypto to an exchange or to Coinbase or to all of these third-party entities, you're going to be right there in that mobile wallet in our ecosystem, our wonderful ecosystem. You're going to be able to take your crypto, turn that baby into fiat, and go shopping for some nice fresh vegetables or a pair of shoes. debit card-based payment solution. Debit card-based payment solution. Right now, today, the debit card, I'm going to demo that to you if indeed my video works properly today. We're able to utilize our debit card in an ATM machine. So I'm going to show you that as well. They're also going to have merchant payment solutions or POS machines. And if D. Duncan is here, he's well aware of all of the details around this, because they've been working hard with Cloud Token to bring this to fruition. And they're at the development stage already. So that is going to be exciting. Can you imagine being a vendor? Imagine having one of these handheld point of sale machines. That's not proof of stake, ladies and gentlemen. That's that's point of sale. The point of sale machine and being able to conduct transactions very, very, very quickly. Man, I tell you, they're getting ready to blow this thing out. They're also going to build, and they've started, an e-commerce portal within our ecosystem, within that mobile wallet. So we're not going to be going all over the place and all of these things. Everything is going to be a privilege that only the Cloud Token members will have privy to. It is just going to be amazing. They're talking about something on par with a Alibaba or a Amazon, and realistically, you know, that's not going to be overnight, but we have 200 and something thousand members already in a matter of 2.5 months. Imagine where we're going to be at the end of the year. I will tell you, we will definitely have more than 1 million people in Cloud Token. And that ecosystem is just going to be truly awesome. Now, before I start talking about the things that you're here to hear more about, I've got an income disclaimer. Okay? We are not financial advisors. You and I, each of us, Luigi, as well as Justin, all of us, we are consultants and marketing professionals. The ideals I'm going to present here, actually, and I'm going to talk about my experience and all of our experience on how to profit in business, not financial advice. Okay? We are not a financial investment company. Remember this when you are sharing this with others. Cloud Token is not a financial investment company. Well, actually, Cloud Token is a financial investment company because they're registered with the Australian SEC. Look it up. Look it up. It's real. They're registered with the Australian SEC. But you and I, we are not an investment company. We make no representations of guarantees of income, okay? Remember that. Strike that word investment from your language, from your advertising, from your marketing, please. Let's keep this clean. We never recommend to outlay money you can't afford to lose. Again, I talk about choices and decisions and personal choices. You know your wallet, you act accordingly. Don't rush into anything. We invite you to do your own research. Okay, we invite you to consult your own legal or financial advisor. And when we're saying do your own research, we're not talking about John Doe and Mary Boo Bob who has a blog and they're going to give their opinion. We're talking about going directly to the source, going to government documents, going to corporation documents, you know, getting that opportunity to talk with some people who are hiring the company and providing you with the proof, and you make your decision. Okay? See, none of us, myself nor any team members, are liable for any damages, expenses, or losses you may suffer from using this information. Because again, if you're looking for a sure thing, if you're looking for 100%, I can't even give you that on your life. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You know, buses, sometimes they go pretty fast and they may run you over, but I'm not wishing that, but we don't know. So nobody in this world, not even you, can guarantee what's going to happen tomorrow morning when you wake up. So don't expect that from us. So again, the Jarvis artificial intelligence software, it is awesome. You have that wallet, you open that baby up, you log in, you will see, if you click on order history and just keep it open for a bit. You may not see anything initially. Keep it open. You're going to see 1 entry shows up, 2 entries, 3 entries, 4 entries. All of these entries are beginning to appear. What those are is not your order history, but they're actually the AI, the arbitrage trading history, okay? And so these are fully automated, full transparency, and they're allowing us to see what's behind this curtain. We also have the coins and the tokens that are being utilized in Jarvis, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Doji, Tether, USDT, Tether ERC20 token, and others. Soon, they're going to roll out 40 different cryptocurrency in our wallet. And so it's just going to be truly, truly, truly awesome. 100% transparency. We're ready to rock and roll. Let me see if this video works for me. If it doesn't, it's quite all right because I can explain it. The cloud branded payment card. Cloud branded payment card. Here, this video right here. Let me see if it works for me. I'm using a different platform, so we'll see. It looks like the audio is working for me, but not the video. But in a nutshell, in China, a young woman has the cloud branded payment card. She's at a Citibank Visa in China. She entered her card, and her card is hooked up with her cloud token mobile wallet app. She's able to utilize that card in any ATM machine that takes Visa, MasterCard. I believe that's a MasterCard because it begins with a 5. And she's able to use it like any other ATM card. How about that? And that's here today, and we're waiting on instructions so we can get that delivered to us. I tell you, they've got the products today. We're rocking and rolling. We're setting a foundation right now today for the future. We're talking about generational wealth, ladies and gentlemen, and we're talking about totally compliant, and we're talking about legal. And my videos aren't playing, but what I want to tell you with this unique technology, people ask the question, why can't we, why don't you guys need mnemonic phrases? You know, what about this private key? Because John Bobo over there on the left side in social media says they have no private keys, thus you don't own your cryptocurrency. I'm going to briefly talk about that because I'm a technologist and I know blockchain technology. We have mnemonic phrases, all of us. We don't have our private key yet. But did you know that a mnemonic phrase is the mother of the private key? Mnemonic phrase allow you to recover your private key if you lose your private key. And so I tell you, we've got everything here. The private keys are going to be distributed. Once we can get you guys to actually put on your Google two-factor authentication. Once you guys get your mnemonic phrases, we have about 230,000 plus people in here, and we have like, I don't know, 40,000 people who actually put on their Google two-factor authentication. Come on, snap, snap, get with it. Security, privacy is of the foremost. And so we get that thing done, we're going to be ready to rock and roll. We've got everything. We've got everything you need for a wallet. And why cloud token? Why not the deals out there that are talking about give me your cryptocurrency, buy a package, and you give the company or whomever they are, the anonymous people or the visible people, it doesn't matter. You give them your cryptocurrency and they give you 1% a day. But Bitcoin is going up. Ether is going up. You've been watching, right? Litecoin is going up. So what happens is when you give that guy, that wizard on the other side of the curtain, your cryptocurrency, he gets that spread. When you gave it to him, it was $7,000. Now it's $8,000. You don't get that advantage. Here with Cloud Token, and I'm going to talk about that, you keep your cryptocurrency, and when it goes up on the market, your value of your cryptocurrency in the Jarvis project goes up as well. So you may have had 2,000, now you got 2,200. It's yours. The names behind the project I talked about, Ronald I, Stellar. Yeah, I talked about WBF, you know, I talked about Shao Chain. Those are some big names behind this project, ladies and gentlemen, where they do that at. The tech, I talked about the technology. State of the art, bit beta, 4th generation blockchain, faster than, I mean, you can't believe this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to digress. I was watching this video, and I'm going to put that on my YouTube channel. And Bit Beta and Aria Technologies always had a partnership because I researched it. I'm a nerd. They always had a partnership, and they tie into one another. Aria, let me tell you, he showed, I'm telling you guys, I wish I had it here. He showed, he had 4 mobile phones, he had a monitor, and he showed the interaction of making a purchase at a store. So it was $800 for some tea, rather expensive. And what he did was he showed that actual transaction going through the blockchain and the merchant getting his 1% or whatever it was, piece of the rock for $8.88. All of that happened. And then they did a simulation. I'm getting excited. And then they did a simulation of 1,000 buyers at the same time. The transaction per second was 26,000 transactions per second. Bitcoin is 5. Ethereum is 15. We are talking 26,000 transactions per second. We've got the freaking tech, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I just love it. No packages to buy. None of that crap. So we are not investing in anything. We're just holding our cryptocurrency in the cloud token wallet because we're privileged with being members of this ecosystem. No membership fees, ladies and gentlemen, no monthly auto ships. We're not an MLM, no contracts, withdraw anytime. You can wake up tomorrow morning and says, I don't like this wallet. Or someone pissed me off, and you can take your cryptocurrency, every freaking cent of it, and put it in Coinbase, and put it in Binance, which is insane. Put it in some exchange. You put it in Exodus. You could put it in Abra. You could put it in BitPay. It's your choice. This is what I love about it. You make the choice as to what you want to do with your cryptocurrency. And the icing on a cake, you earn passively without sponsoring. We are network marketers. You got Luigi, you've got Justin, you've got myself, and many, many, many of you on this call. We're network marketers, and we are sponsoring. We're bringing people in, and I'm going to show you why. Well, you don't have to. You can just put the cash, put the crypto in your wallet, press projects, press Jarvis, press Max, bam, wake up 24 hours later, boom, I've got some CTOs, and you can do whatever you want with them. Cloud tokens. Okay, so we've got choices. You're not locked down. And how do they generate revenue? I talked about that through their triangular arbitrage trading. Right now, let me see, when I got in, I believe they were trading about 30 million. Then it was 40 million. Okay, and so I believe that I know for a fact there are more than 40 million they're trading. These guys, they're making the money. And with arbitrage trading, if any of you know about arbitrage trading, you can make 80%, 90% profit. Okay, them giving us approximately 10% a month, I ain't mad at them. I'll take it, only because we are participating in their ecosystem. We're spreading the word, and when they get the massive amount of people coming into this ecosystem, guess what happens? When we have the e-commerce platform, we're going to get more and more and more vendors. Vendors like people. Vendors like eyeballs, right? And so I tell you, they're doing the right things. We're here at the right time. This token has that potential to increase in value 100 times over 12 months. Why do I say that? I talked about Plus Token. In 1 year, they went from 40 cents to what? $85. Wow. Even if we did 50% of that, wow. I tell you guys, this is crazy. This is the new era. This is a new day. This is the beginning of a transfer of wealth to everyone, and not just the rich and wealthy, right? So I talked about the Jarvis AI trading. I talked about the arbitrage, how you do it, what we're going to earn between 8 to 12% monthly. I don't call it capital. I call it on your HODL assets. You can withdraw or cancel at any time. Let me give you an example. If you put $1,000 in crypto, Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, USD, Tether in your cloud token wallet, your account growth is going to average 10% a month, which is $100 a month. So what that really means is on a daily basis, because they're paying us daily, you're going to get about $3.33 every day on the $1,000 being held in your wallet. So hypothetically, if the CTO value increases 10 times, from 30 cents to $3, that's it. I'm not talking $50. I'm not talking $80. I'm not talking $20. If it just go up 10 times, your account will grow in value $1,000 a month. Oh, no, I didn't stutter. $1,000 a month, guys, just if the token is $3. Where they do that at? It's crazy. It's exciting. I'm excited. But remember this, if indeed you decide that within the first 30 days, I don't want to play anymore. and you turn off Jarvis, okay, you can have all of your crypto, but they're going to charge you an 8.9% early withdrawal fee. Okay, so expect that. But after the 30 days, you do whatever the heck you want to do with it when you want to. Okay, and most likely, you know, anybody want to do it, do it. Don't tell us and announce it to us. Do it, and we're just going to smile and shake our heads. We wish you the best. We're staying put. So let's talk about the benefits of sharing it with other people. Some of you network marketers out there, and some of you don't have to be network marketers because we're not buying any packages. So let's say we've got Mary, that's you. Mary says, I'm liking this. I'm going to put in $500 in cryptocurrency and any of the available coins or any combination. See, in order to capitalize on the benefits of sharing on your referrals, you must pay attention, write this down. You must have at least $500 in cryptocurrency in your wallet, in the Jarvis project, okay? But we tell you to put in at least $600. Why? Because the market, the cryptocurrency market is very volatile. And you can wake up one day and you can have a bunch of folks, you know, that you referred, and you can wake up one day and Bitcoin is falling a bit and you only have $498 and not $500. Guess what's going to happen? You're not going to be able to get on that particular day anything from your referrals. So make sure that you have at least $500 in any available coin. You can have 250 in Ether and 250 in Bitcoin. You can have $125 in Tether, and you can have the other 375 in Bitcoin. It doesn't matter, any combination. Okay, my first webinar, I said it had to be in one, but no, any combination, 500 or more. Okay, now, being that you're going to receive on average 10% per month paid in cloud tokens. Now let's see, that's Mary. She's all happy. She's ready to rock and roll. She brings in Bob. Everyone you personally bring in, pay attention, stop tweeting. Everyone you personally bring in, you're going to get 100% match. You're going to get 100% match. So if she brings in John and John gets 10 CTOs tomorrow, she gets 10 CTOs tomorrow. You get 100% matching bonus on directly sponsored on level 1 for all CTOs that they earn on that day. That is wonderful. That's why you see people 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 100,000, all of these CTOs that they have. It's just crazy. So now Bob says, hey, I'm really liking this too. So I'm going to put my 500 or more in, and I'm going to bring in Judy. So Bob brings in Judy, but you as Mary get 50% on your second level. Bob is going to get 100% from Judy. You are going to get 50% from Judy. Follow me on that. It's really, really simple. That's it. This compensation plan or marketing plan or what referral rewards plan is easy. There's no binaries. There's none of that stuff. So now, as again, receive 50% because that's your second level. But remember this, in order to earn on your second level, you've got to have 2 referrals. In order to earn on your third level, you've got to have 3 referrals. In order to earn on your 10th level, you've got to have 10 referrals. In order to earn on your 16th level, you got to have 16 referrals. And as a matter of fact, when you have 16 referrals, you earn all the way down to 21 levels. That's it. This is how it works. And it's 5% from level 3 on down. Check it out. Every direct referral opens another level. 3 directs, you get 5% on level 3. 4 directs, 5% on level 4. 7 directs, 5% on level 7. All the way down, as I told you. But with level 16, you have 16 referrals. You're going to get paid 5% all the way down from level 3 to level 21. Any question? That should be simple enough. If not, come join us over into our Facebook group and we'll walk you through that again. Now, let's see. But remember, I already told you your wallet balance got to remain above 500 USD, 500 or more in order to earn or be qualified for these matching bonuses. Remember I said that. I'm being very clear here. So let me show you how this baby works. Let's say that Mary, she says, I'm rocking and rolling. I've got over $500. John comes in. He put in $1,000 because he really sees the value of it, just as you do. Mary knows that John is going to get $100 every single month in CTOs. She's going to get it too. She brings in Sally. Sally says, I'm loving this. She puts in $10,000, right, in cryptocurrency, and she puts it into Jarvis. She's going to get $1,000 in CTOs every month. Guess what? You're going to get Mary, and you're Mary. You're going to get $1,000 in CTOs. Could you imagine if that's all you did? You just have Bob and Mary. You've got yours. You get your CTOs, and you get your match on Bob and Mary. You do nothing else. That's a heck of a lot. But hey, why not go for more? Why not go for more? Bob brings in Judy. Well, wait a minute. Let's go with number 3. Mary brings in her third person. He says, I'm going to put in $500, and he's going to get $50 a month, right? You're going to get $50 a month. So this is just wonderful. So far, just with these 3 guys here, you've got 100 plus 1,000 plus 50, right? Every single month. Now, on the second level, because Bob brought in Sandra, she put in $1,000 into Jarvis, okay? That's a $50 match. That's 50%. For Mary, that's going to be 50% for, 50% for Mary, 100% for Bob, 50% for Mary. But we're going to focus on Mary. Bob brings in Steve. Steve throw down on $500. Mary get $25 because that's 50%, right? Of 50. Piece of cake. Then he brings in Sharon. I didn't say her name before, did I? She put in $2,000. Her sponsor gets $200, but since she's on Mary or your second level, you're gonna get $100 every single month, every single month, every single month. That is totally wonderful. But this is like lowballing because her $2,000 deposit, because of the bull market, is going to be increased, right? Then this it increases accordingly. See, I tell you guys, this is insane. This is insane. So on level 2, Mary is getting 50 plus 25 plus 100 every single month. She gets $1,325 in CTOs every single month for just these 6 people. Level 1 and level 2. Where they do that at? Where they do that at? This is crazy. That's 3,600 CTOs at 30 cents though. We're no longer at 30 cents. 3,600 CTOs. Imagine, guys, those 3,600 CTOs that she got in that month. And then imagine just going up $1. She got $3,600. Imagine it goes up $3. 3,600. She's got 3,600 times 3. I mean, this is crazy stuff. Insane how much your wealth, your family, your lifestyle can change. And again, 5% from 3 to 21, based upon the number of personals that you have. 5% all the way down. So I already talked about level 1. You need 1 person, 100% matching bonus. Level 2, you need 2 folks, 2 referrals, 50% you're going to get on level 2. Level 3 to 21, you got 16 folks, you're going to earn all the way down to 21, 5%. Check this out though. Those of you who are rather enterprising like many of us, you're going to want to rank up to C1, C2, C3, C4, C5. What does all of that mean? Let me show you. Rank promotions, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what you need in order to become a C1. You need 200,000 team volume to become a C1. Not from you, but anybody underneath you. All the way down to all these levels. Anybody, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even if you have 1 referral, even if you just have 1 referral and they manage with their team to get $200,000 in volume, that includes your volume, then you're going to be a C1. So what? You're going to get an extra 5% to infinity, not just level 21, but to infinity until cut off by another C1. And don't say, oh man, I don't want to create any C1s. Yes, you do. Because in order to get C2 status, you need 3 C1s in 3 different legs. that you bring in Bob, Julie, John, George, Faith and Robert. You bring all these guys, and everyone is not going to do anything. But you're going to find 3 people on your team that seems to be hungry like you, and you're going to help them become C1s. And when you do that, you become a C2, right? And so what does that mean for you? You're going to get an extra 10% on every level. So instead of getting 100% on your first level, you get 110%. Instead of getting 50% on your second level, you get 60%. Instead of getting 5% all the way down to infinity, you're going to get 10%. And this operates the very same way with all of the other ranks. C3, get 3 C2s and 3 different legs. Get that additional 5%. C4, get 3 C3s. Work together as a team. C5, 3 C4s in order to rank up. And you get an additional 5% revenue share from the company. That's why we say C5. C5. That is our end goal, but one day at a time. Let's bring them in one at a time. And you're going to see the benefits of sharing and how it's going to catapult your potential income, out of this world to the sky. I am so excited. See, when you take a look at a hypothetical accumulation of CTO value increase over 10 months, I want you to check this baby out. Let's say over 10 months, you have 25,000 CTOs. And remember, participation in no way guarantees any specific future value. This is hypothetical, but I believe it's going to happen for me. And so you get that hypothetical accumulation of CTOs, because I know some people already who have 25,000 CTOs, who have 250,000 CTOs. So is it really that hypothetical? But yes, I have to say that. So imagine 30 cents launch price. Imagine it going just $10, not 50, not 80, just $10. That's a 30 times growth. How much is that? $250,000, ladies and gentlemen. Could you imagine? All you have to do is build this baby, share it with so many people, put it out there. I tell you, but imagine if it's $20 for a CTO. $500,000. Imagine if it's $40. That's $1 million. The sky is the limit here. The sky is the limit, and we've only just started. What I like to say is thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy schedule, because I know you're busy, even busier than I am. And I'm going to say, get back to that person who showed you this presentation, kiss them, hug them, and go forward. I'm going to throw this over the fence at Luigi. Luigi.
Listen, you said it so well that I don't have anything else to add, people. Hey, I know, seriously, you filled it up perfectly, and that's okay. Listen, you did a great presentation. Thank you very much, Faith. So I'm not going to take too much time because it's starting to be a little bit late. We're at 45 minutes, and you guys are amazing. Everybody's killing it right now. There was the excitement of the launch. Then after we had the excitement of it going up from 30 cents to 38 cents. And we're just at the beginning of a whole bunch of exciting things, one after the other. And we're all there right now at the very beginning of this big, big, massive revolution. And what you saw here, 25,000 tokens, listen, some people already have 5 times that amount, like she said. Some people already have 2 times that amount. Some people have that 25,000. Some people are close to that 25,000. And you who's watching right now, that's starting, you can also get to that 25,000, because before it gets to $10 or $20, it can maybe take 5-6 months. So in 6 months from now, you have 3-4 months, 5 months to get to 25,000 tokens. That's your goal. So with that, thank you very much. You guys are amazing. Have a beautiful, blessed night. Remember that we have calls from Monday to Saturday. Starts Monday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then after we go to Tuesday at 9, Wednesday 3, Thursday 9, Friday 3, Saturday 9. Why do we do that? Because at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's perfect for the people in the UK. It's 8 o'clock at night. It's great for Central Europe. It's 9 o'clock at night. It's good for South Africa. It's 9 o'clock at night. It's good for Egypt. It's like I think it's 9 o'clock at night. So you're touching all these parts of the world that it will be perfect to invite these people from there on the calls that are at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The calls that we do at 9 o'clock, 3 times a week, are great for America, are great for the Asia, because it's the next morning. So if today's Tuesday night, in Asia would be Wednesday morning, and they can hop on the call. It's also good for Australia because it's like Wednesday afternoon, like in Sydney type of thing, at noon or 1. So we made these 2 time slots exactly for everybody on the team to work with people around the world. We have a Facebook community to help you. I mean, there's no other team that has everything that you have. So some people are saying, wow, how do you do it, Luigi? Hey, listen, for some people, it's easier than other people, I know. But for other people, they're hustling, they're working. Hey, some people, all they're doing is bringing people to our Facebook community, inviting them to the calls, and we're doing the work for them. So whatever suits you, if you really want it, you'll get it, right? Do you agree on that, Faith? If you really want something, you'll get it.
If you want something, you'll get it. I always tell people about a poor person on the street.
There's no way around it, okay?
They're going to get alcohol if they want it, because they live and die for it. So you can't give me any excuse, because if you want it and you've got that desire, you're going to get it. You're period.
That's how life is. It's really like that. I really believe it now. And there's no way. I mean, if you really want something, you'll find the way to get around the hurdle to get there. It'll just happen. But you have to want it, think about it every moment of the day. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. We love you.
Yes.